You are listening to Twisted Morals Chapter 16, story written and created by Jasper BlackLace, audio by Koushi. Sage's POV. Get down on your knees and put your hands behind your head. All of you. We just made our way into a small town in the middle of honestly nowhere, and it didn't seem like it was inhabited even until 7 people surrounded all 4 of us with guns pointed at our heads. Myself and Clementine each took one of the boys into our arms and covered their heads with them, and looked at these people like honestly, they were more terrifying than the infected. We listened to their statements and we got down on our knees, but we didn't move our hands. We kept the boys in our arms, protecting them for what would come. Hands behind your head, damn it. I don't want to shoot you. Maybe put the guns down and stop pointing at these 2 children that have nothing to do with this, clearly. Clementine's sharp and very angry voice pointed toward the speaking individual, who seemed to be the leader. Actually, he wore pitch black leather from head to toe. The only color on him was the purple headband he wore. I didn't know if it was a symbol of a gang, but honestly, that didn't really matter to anybody anymore. You do realize you're talking to 7 people with guns that can kill you at any second, right? And you do realize if you kill us, you'll have nothing to gain other than the crappy supplies that we carry with us and the knowledge that you killed 2 kids on top of it. Well, aren't you a sassy one, young lady? It has nothing to do with sass. I have no idea who you are, and if you're going to kill us anyway, I have no reason to listen to you. Smart, too, apparently. You wandered into our area, lady. I don't know what to tell you. Look, man, I don't know who you are or who you think you are, but we're trying to get, well, anywhere but here at the moment. If you would just let us pass through, there wouldn't be any issue. Well, if I let you, there's no guarantee you won't kill any of us. If I were going to kill you, I would have killed you by now, moron. Besides, I don't gain anything from killing you. You're not injured, and you're not sick. Besides the fact that you're the one still pointing 7 guns at 4 defenseless people. She got a point there, boss. You're still pointing the weapons. Shut up. Didn't ask for your input, child. I might be younger than you, but that doesn't mean I'm a child. At least give us some respect. We're pointing 7 guns at kids, for God's sake. He's got a point, boss. He's been pretty loyal. I don't think we should talk to him like that. I wouldn't be the boss if I were a pushover. Now would I? Look, Jameson, Carl, just walk the 4 out. Don't take any of their shit. Just make sure they're out before morning. Look, lady, no hard feelings, alright? I won't bite if you don't bite. And I'll be honest, your reaction to us is pretty terrifying. Keep that head on your shoulders. It'll keep you alive out there. Maybe lay back on your ego. It'll keep you alive a lot longer. Clementine was picking up one of the boys. I can't remember which boy she picked up because I had the other one in my arms, and I wasn't paying attention to anything but her at the moment. She was mesmerizing. She got us out of that situation with no problem at all. And in most cases, I would have listened to them. But for some reason, I just copied her. Every move. We both stayed silent and walked our bikes and the kids out of their little town. On the way out, one of the guys, I don't remember which one, gave Clem a bag of ammo for the pistol we had. I guess have a swindling and sexy woman like her on your side can come in handy in all sorts of ways. We got the boys out, strapped them back to ourselves, and began riding even further. We honestly rode our bikes all the way until sunrise. That's when we decided to hide down in the base of a tree and set up camp for the day. She decided that we take the day to relax and recuperate from that because it can be very traumatic on the kids. She apologized to me, but honestly, I need a break too. I was still shaking. How did you do that? Do what? She giggled at me before returning to opening a can of noodles to cook over the fire. Oh, I don't know. You, who stopped 7 men from shooting us dead in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, with 2 children that we claim to want to protect and would have failed otherwise? Look, Sage, the world turned into a shithole. There's no way I was going to listen to anything those assholes said. Not in the slightest. Because I'm telling you right now, if they were going to kill us, they would have done it without even speaking to us. They had no reason to kill us. And they didn't want to kill us. So frankly, I just did what any smart person would do. Be as agitated as they were and get the fuck out of there as soon as possible. We did the right thing, and we got out of it, and I think that's worth it. We made a bond with that team, whether it's a good or a bad one. That will have to be figured out in the future if we ever cross paths again. Let's get some rest so we can travel again. I think that's our best bet to travel at night. Yeah, it's hard to see the infected, but it'll be easier to go unnoticed by people like that. And I think they're the more dangerous ones because their minds still work to full capacity anyway. You've got that right. Let's call it a night. The entire night, the boys slept between us, and honestly, I passed out pretty quickly too. I think Clementine stayed awake almost the entire day, though I don't think she could shake what happened even if she was so confident about it. At night, she shook us awake. We tied the boys to each of our chests before we again biked towards our destination. Once again, I can't begin to believe what would have happened if I didn't have her there with me. If I had the kids there by myself, we would be dead by now. That night, I listened to her hum lullabies throughout the entire evening. The kids knocked out again pretty quickly, while she and I rode in silence afterwards. Not only was it peaceful, but it was taking everything in me not to pull her into my arms and hold her there for a while. You have completed Twisted Morals Chapter 16, story written and created by Jasper BlackLace, audio by Kawushi. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll see you next time.